Hey folks, Alan Saunders from Pittsburgh Sports Now here with Myles Alston, a Virginia athlete that just committed to Pitt in the class of 2021. First of all, Myles, congratulations on committing to the University of Pittsburgh. I guess you had a top 7 schools, all very good schools. What was the thing that eventually made Pitt the right place for you?
Pittsburgh, it felt like home when I was there. I've been there a few times. My family's been with me. They're 100% behind me. It feels right to them. It feels right to me. My relationships with Coach Beatty and Coach Dews also stood out, and we had a very good relationship along the years. And I just feel like that was the best decision for me.
You talked about getting to take some visits. How important was that now with, it being uncertain whether or not you're going to get to take more visits this summer? How important was it having had those trips to Pitt already?
Very important. I'm actually glad that I got to visit Pittsburgh and get a feel for it a few times. Some schools I won't be able to visit, and now I'm shutting it completely down. I'm locked in with Pittsburgh. It definitely gave me that extra push.
You talked about your relationship with Coach Beatty. He's a guy that was specifically brought in, and when he came to Pitt, one of the places he wanted to recruit was your area of Virginia. What is it about him that makes him such a good recruiter, and how did you build that connection with him?
Um, First, he's from my city, so we already had a connection from just that. He actually coached in high school with my defensive coordinator coach at my school now when they were at Salem a few years ago. So he knows me, he knows my coaches, he knows my area, and even when he was at Maryland my freshman year, I started building a relationship with him then. So really, I've known him since I was like 14 years old.
What did he tell you about, when he came to Pitt? Because you had already kind of had that relationship with him. What was it like when he started telling you about Pitt?
When he started telling me about it, he told me that I would love it. And of course, he brought up them sharing, buildings with the Pittsburgh Steelers and obviously the stadium and practice fields. And he brought that up. That was very interesting because there's no other college like that. And he also, was telling me the campus life, how it is. It's in a city, so it's not like I'm in the middle of nowhere. There'll be a life outside of football. I can see myself there as a student without football. So it's not like I'm just going there for football. Academics are top tier. The campus life, all that is there. So it just pushed me even further to make the decision.
Now you're listed as an athlete in most recruiting sites, and what have they told you what position that you're going to play at Pitt?
I'm playing wide receiver.
And so, that means that Coach Beatty would be your receivers coach as well. What kind of receiver would you say you are? Can you maybe describe your game a little bit for the Pitt fans that haven't seen you play yet?
You could take it back to watch Larry Fitzgerald with the hands, and you can go watch Julio Jones with the speed and precision. You can go look at Stephon Diggs for the route running and, his football savviness, and you can just put all that together. And that's what I say, how I am.
What's the biggest thing that you wanted to accomplish by committing right now, as far as, getting ahead of your senior season and all that?
I wanted to commit now because I was going to wait until October to commit, but, obviously with the pandemic going on, plans had to change. And so I just adjusted to that. I realized that I'm most likely not going to be able to take any more visits anyway. And I knew I wanted to go to Pitt for some time now. And so I just, I'm locked in. I just called Coach Beatty up and let him know. He said, you're my guy. So, of course, they took the commitment and, it's just decision-making, plans change.
What's something that you feel like you want to accomplish this fall? If you do get to have a high school season, we're all kind of have our fingers crossed that we will have football this fall as normal. But what do you feel like you want to accomplish this year on the football field?
First and foremost, I want to win. We got a good group of guys over at Ocean Lakes who have 40 seniors this year. That's unheard of. So we were looking forward to how like all of us from freshman year been building up, playing together. Now senior year, it's like 40 of us. So we was looking to win a state championship. I wanted to break some records. I wanted to set some records. Just wanted to go out and ball out for my last year of high school football.
Now, Pitt already has two other commits from the sort of Hampton Roads area there. Do you know Rodney Hammond and Travion Stevenson? Was that part of the process here?
I know them, but we didn't speak too much about it. I talk to Rodney every now and then. Obviously, we're at different schools and we're all in different cities. And I've talked to TJ before, but I didn't let them know yet. I didn't let them know yet until today. Well, they'll probably find out when it drops, but I haven't talked to them about it much.
Now that you've made your decision and you made a commitment, what's the one thing that you're really looking forward to about your college football career? What's the thing that's kind of the next big thing in your mind right now?
Getting on campus. I'm looking to be enrolled. I'm an early enrollee, so in January next year, as long as more plans don't change, I'm looking to be there in January. So I'll start. That'll be my first semester. I'll be able to get a spring ball my freshman year, get a step ahead of the rest of my class, and get a feel for college life.
Sounds good. Anything else for Pitt fans before we wrap up?
Hey, Pitt is lit. It's the truth. Pitt is lit.
Thank you. Myles Alston just committed to Pitt, class of 2021 athlete from Ocean Lakes High School in Virginia. Thanks for watching. I'm Alan Saunders. We'll have more on this news today and, of course, the rest of the Pitt class of 2021 as it comes together. Stick with us at Pittsburgh Sports Now.